kitchen. I am making a dish today. It's called spicy chicken pasta with bacon. Now it's got to be delicious. I mean, come on. Chicken and bacon? You can't get any better than that. So, I'm taking 2 chicken breasts and I'm dicing them up that I've already prepared, cooked. You can take canned chicken. If you've got home canned, use that. If you got turkey, use that. But my poor husband keeps peeking in the kitchen saying, "Are you using all that bacon?" I keep saying probably. So I just went ahead and fried it all because I knew I was going to use it all. But I thought I would torment him a little bit. So, but I gave him some of it. And I said, you know, something that you're using chicken in is always good. But then when you put bacon in it, it's gotta be delicious. That's 2 meats that you can't go wrong with. So we're going to, I've already fried the bacon, got the chicken ready. So we're going to put that in our pan over here. Got in our pan. And I'm going to add our bacon. Just try to do that. Okay. Maybe I gave it too much. I don't know. I'm going to add a couple drops. Got chicken bacon grease. Turn my burner on. The bacon's good. Usually, it's hard to get. Then you use 1 jalapeno pepper. It was funny because Saturday I was at my friend's house and I had told Bob to remind me on the way home that I had to stop and get a jalapeno pepper. I didn't plant any. That's something I don't use very often. And get those seeds out of there. I started up on the porch, and I mean, this girl grows in an area the size of 9 by 12. She can grow more than most people can in a field. She had all these flowers, beautiful, beautiful flowers in her flower beds, and on her patio and all her little flower pots. And I said, wait a minute, what's that? And she says, oh, that's my jalapeno bush. It is loaded. Her husband loves hot peppers. Any kind of food with hot peppers in it is delicious. She says, you want some? And I said, not really, but thank you. And then I said, oh, wait a minute, I want 1. I said, I'm making a dish, and I only need 1. So I got 1. So, yeah, put that in there. Okay. Then we're going to add our pepper. My dad would love this, but he wouldn't want the hot pepper in there. He wouldn't be able to eat that. He just didn't care for that. We'll dice these up small. Usually I make them pretty good size, but this calls for small. But bacon powder the way your family wants them, likes them. And I just say take the recipe and make it your own. So be able to go out in the backyard. I live in town, so I don't have this great big garden like most people do. I have a small one. I have a lot of stuff in it, but it's still nice to be able to go out there and pick a pepper or whatever you need. I'm going to add a can of tomatoes. Let's use hot roasted tomatoes. Oh, that smells good. It's nice to walk out the back door and be able to pick a pepper or pick some green onions or whatever you need. Not have to run to the store. I usually go to the store and forget one of the items. My yard backs up to the park. There's a privacy fence between me and the park, but still, I don't have a very big garden. I have a big yard, not a big garden. I thought they had plenty of food in it to last me. I got my cucumbers canned, and some of them, and I got more coming on. And then my zucchini's doing good. Boy, is it doing good. Oh. Then you'll want to take one medium-sized onion. And I don't think mine's quite medium-sized, so I may not use it all. That's cut straight. I do so good. Cut this up. I have more zucchini that I'm going to need. Maybe I should put a recipe out there and someone can steal the zucchini. They don't know what to do with it. I could just write a recipe up out there and put it out there with them. It's an idea. I'm being a smart aleck. Oh well. Here's my onion. I don't think I'm going to use that other piece. To use, I have a can of tomato paste. Now I had this the dish I've used before, and I didn't use it all, so I'm going to use it now. I'm trying to bring this all together. Boy, does that smell good. I think the tomato and the bacon, what's making it smell so good. Okay, we're going to need, I can't remember, I'm going to look at my recipe. If you ever have to do that, go back and look at your recipe on some of this. I'll tell you, I just forget. And I don't want to tell you wrong, but I will have this all posted down below. So I won't tell you wrong and then mess it up, because it will be posted. Here's some paprika. Now the red pepper flakes, I'm not using a lot. Recipe just calls for very few. I'm gonna very few. There. And you can add more if you want. It's up to your family. But I don't think I will. And let this simmer for a little bit. And I think it's a little bit dry. That's why when you cook your noodles, your macaroni, always save a cup of the broth, of the water that's in them, because you might need it. And I think I do. So I'm going to get some of it and use it. Use some of that, maybe, and it'll let that cook better. That smells so good. Wonderful. Drop something because I keep stepping on it. Piece of pepper. Piece of pepper. Okay. And one, I don't know how you are, but I do not like clean garlics. I just don't like it. I love them. I put them in about everything I can find that'll take it, but I don't like them to clean them. So when I buy them, I'll clean a whole pack of them at one time, and then I've got them done. But something I don't like to clean is garlic. But I like the whole garlic, the fresh garlic, so much better than the powder. So that's why I always keep a little jar of them in my fridge. So that's really beginning to smell good. I hope everybody's having a good garden this year, but I think we're going to need it. Groceries are atrocious. Oh my goodness. I went the other day I was going to buy some Crisco. I like to make pie crust with Crisco. I don't know why. Lard's just about as good. And I've got 2 containers of lard from my daughter and grandson's beef they had. And they don't use it. They're like, you use lard? I'm sure I do. So, anyway, I went to get it in the normal, not the real little one, but the medium-sized one. I used to pay $4 and something for it. $8. I went, whoa. I think the pie crust will do real good in lard. My goodness. Sure am glad the president's helping us so much. Oh well. My husband said he wanted to next year plow up about 3/4 of that backyard, because we have got 3/4 of an acre back there, and all we do is mow it. And plant it in tomatoes and vegetables and things that if we don't use it, we can help other people maybe. But I don't know if we'll do that or not. Okay, there's my garlic in there. I put the garlic in last because it will burn if you don't watch it real close. I think a couple pieces of my chicken was too big that I put in there. Oh, that is smelling So good. Like pepper, very little salt. Taste that and see if we need anything else in it. Now, well, my daddy would say about the only thing that needs is eating. So I think that's about it. Daddy always had a big garden. Oh my goodness. I remember one year we went to, my husband and I, the kids lived down in Troy, Ohio, and we went camping on the other side of Findlay. And we stopped at Mother and Daddy's on the way. And Daddy said, "You're not going camping." I'm like, "Yeah, we are. We got the kids." And they want to go camping, and they have a friend with them. He says, "Well, the green beans are ready." And I'm like, "Oh no." And we always had this thing, I mean, if the Lord gives them to us and it's time to do them, He gave them to us, we got to get them done. So I said, well, and Dad says, "Well, I'll tell you what." He says, "Let's get out there and get them picked." He said, "And then I'll give you my little 4-burner, I think 2 or 4-burner Coleman stove." He said, "You can can them at the campground." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, Dad." And he says, "No, you can. Go ahead." And I'm like, "Okay." So we took them up to the campground. Got them all picked. The kids helped, and we hurried, got them done. Got them up to the campground. And we put them on the can. Get them in the jars and everything. Get them on the can. And then we do swim or whatever. And they'd be ready to come off when we got back. And I'm telling you, we canned green beans all weekend. People thought we was crazy. But I bet we had good eating all winter too. I can't even remember how many jars we canned. I don't know. I don't remember. I know it was, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't remember. Now I'm going to put my pasta in my dish. I cooked it and drained it and left it sitting there. See how much of it I'm going to need. I may not need it all. May use some for something else. Okay. That sure does look good. Head over it. Steams up your glasses. Daddy always said when it's ready to can, everything else waits. So that's what happened. Everything else waited. Oh my goodness, this looks good. smells so good. I can get more pasta in there, but I'm afraid if I try, it's going to come over. So I think we're going to let it go for now. I'll add more later. There you go. There's our, made a mess, didn't I? Oh well, call me Messy Bessie. That just looks scrumptious. Taste of that. See what it tastes like. I know one thing, it's going to be hot, but I'm going to taste it anyway. A piece of that sorry to say turkey, chicken. I've been using a lot of turkey because I can so much, but that was really a reasonable turkeys that I bought, and that is so good. You gotta try that. Spicy chicken, bacon. Oh man, pasta. Those chunks of chicken in there and bacon. That is wonderful. Wonderful. Now all you need is a hot roll, breadstick. It smells so good. I'll have the recipe all posted down below. And if you have any questions, just let us know. That's good. I'm sorry. I need my mouth smacked for that. That is wonderful. Try it. Let me know what you think. I know you're going to love it. I got a little bit of hot pepper in there. I know that because I just tasted that. But it's wonderful. So, and you can freeze it. This freezes really, really good. So if you have some left over, pop it in the freezer and take it out a couple days later or a week later or a month later and have it then. Thank you bunches for joining me today, and we'll be bringing you a lot more real soon.